Welcome back to the channel, folks. So we are finally getting around to having a look at the old LANSHAN one. I've had this for weeks now, just haven't got around to doing the review on it, I promise you. But we're going to do it today. Now I have took this out of the box and had a quick look. Literally slipped out, put it back in. I haven't opened the tin out, looked in the bag or anything like that, so you're going to see it at the same time as I see it. So let's get it open. I opened the tape and all, but let's see. Okay. So we've literally just got the tin. There's no freebies. I've seen some guys that ordered these have got the wee little freebies in the box, but none for us. Get rid of that. Oh, it feels nice material. That's just I know that's just a carrier bag, but that just feels quality. These strange little clips. They're different. It's like a roll bag, you know, it's like a dry bag type effect. And there's just, if you're good at speaking Chinese, there's a lot of stuff for you to read. Let's get a look at the pegs, see what quality they are. They're not the biggest of pegs, not the longest. You know, they are definitely a lot smaller than even a normal peg you get with little cheek tints. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With 9 pegs. Not sure if that's enough to hit all the tie points. Not, but we'll find out. And in this bag we also have a little bit of these fabric things. I'm assuming they are for the repairs. We've got a little. What else have we got? And that's basically it. They have to send me the right colour. Yes, they have. I wanted the khaki colour. So, I think we need to get out into the garden and get it up now. Just before we go outside and get it set up in the garden, folks, I just grabbed the little steel rule there because I want to measure this back in the bag when it's as compact as I can get it, because that's something I want to know. Whenever I was looking to buy this tin, I want to see how small I get it, and I find it really hard to find that anywhere on the internet. You know, the squeezed down so small, but they never measured it. I want to see the actual measurements, and while they're doing that, I'll measure these pegs for you. So, the pegs are, see that? They're 6 inches. Not the biggest. You might go with. I'll try them. We'll not write them off. We'll try them. But you may need longer ones. Now, this is what I wanted to see. How small you can get this. Now that's as small as I'd be happy to force that. And I wouldn't want to force any more than that. So that is the size my hand. But we'll give you some figures. Read figures. That's how we can judge it's going to fit in our ultra small light packs. So end to end, I have this squeezed down to 8.5 inches. So it might not look good you in the camera, but trust me, I have that down to 8.5 inches. You could probably squeeze down a bit more, but I'm happy with that. I don't want to force it any more than that, and it is 6.5 wide. Same again, it will compact. If it has to be forced into a bag, it will compact more, but comfortably 6.5 wide and about 4 deep. So that's impressive. Now that is without the pegs in it. I've took the pegs out. I will carry them separate. And see, I got this because I want to make an ultra light, ultra small, ultra compact bag, so everyone has to come down in size. So yeah, I'll keep that separate. And I just got this cheap trekking pole from, where was it from now? Go Outdoors. It's Euro Hike, it was £12. It isn't the one I'll use. I think I'll try and make my own compact pole. or I'll just invest in a good carbon fibre one that folds. For now, just for the test video, we're using this. So there we go, folks. That took a bit longer than I expected, but it was my first time and I had to put the guidelines on. So in that bag earlier on, that was actually 3 of the guidelines. That wasn't 1, that was the 3. I thought to myself it was going to be short, but we were all wrapped together. But let's go and get a look around it now. Okay, so it needs a bit of adjusting. I just threw this up quickly, you know, like for instance this is a straight angle, but it's just to give you a general idea. The quality of it is excellent. I'm extremely pleased with it. Matter of fact, I'm going to adjust it. That's a bit better, but it needs pulled a bit tighter, but we'll not do that now. We'll just give you a look round, general look round. It's a much bigger than I thought. It's actually quite big. I thought this thing was going to be tiny. Stitching all looks really good. These look all good, although I think I need to seam seal these. I know these should already be seam sealed here, but I think I've seen on that I need to seam seal these here, but that's no big deal. Let's get a look inside. So, as you can see, the seams are all taped in here and there anyway, and that's what these ones like. Yes, they're all taped as well, so that saves me sealing it the way you had to do with the Pro version of this. It has to be all seam sealed, so there's just a couple little bits to the tie out points to be sealed. I have loads of room in this. Oh, the way people were talking, I thought there was no room to move in these. There's loads of room, even with the inner hanging down. There's still lots of room. You know, like for one man. I mean, for one man. So if the toes right down on the bottom, but then the toes are touching the inner. But look at the room I've got. Arm fully stretched. Now, if I was wanting to go back. So my feet, I'm standing back, aren't touching the inner. I would say about there. And even still, you guys need to be safe in that. Lots of room. Lots of room. But I'll bring these in. Okay, if I give you a look from the inside now. So I'm assuming this is where you're supposed to put your feet. This end, because just for some fact I have a little pocket down there, or you can do what you want. But look at that porch area. That porch area will be perfect for me to do a bit of like just simple cooking whenever it's pissing down outside. And yeah, so I'll probably lie up this end. I'll probably lie the opposite of what they want. But so this is probably where I'll lie a bit here. So can you see the distance I've got? I must have at least a foot either side of me. Very pleased with that. Perfect for one man. Now you wouldn't, suppose if you're stuck you could squeeze 2 in, but I wouldn't suggest it. But I'm really pleased with the porch area. I haven't really had a small tent that I can cook in. This is going to be perfect. And we've got a little thing up here for hanging our lantern on. Yeah, so what else I need to tell you folks? I'm really pleased with it. It feels really good quality. The fabric's really good quality. You know, even the corners, the stitching, that's really solid and taped, and that's like, them corners are all reinforced. Good reinforced corners. So I'll get the tape measure out. I'll do some measuring of it for you. Need to put you back on the tripod for that. And this here, you know, I could have got the Four Seasons inner, but I want to be able to see out. I want to keep this shut. And I want to lie with that door open and just let them watch out without the bugs getting me in the summertime. So, awesome. Hello, see this? I have this at 120. I set this at 120 now, so I have set this at 120 centimeters. So what I will do is I'll drop that a wee bit more. You know what, actually folks, I probably don't. It's probably at 100, and they recommend 125 centimeters. It's probably at 122 centimeters, 2.5 centimeters, because I only adjusted one of them, so that's what it is. I'll adjust the other one of them and actually bring that down a lot lower, and more privacy. So yeah, let's get measuring. The widest point of the inner, without it touching the ground, so you want it up a bit. So that's hard to do one hand. 109 I have here, and length, .230. And let me see, at the up here at the very top where it starts to narrow in, mine is measuring 76. Right, sit up test. Can I sit up in here? Yep. Can, my head will hit here, but I'm not touching the air, so I don't mind touching the air. That's grand. Can I sit and cook in this? First thing I do is tie that back. So imagine a little stove just where my shoes are. Plenty of height to boil some water for some army rations or adventure foods. Perfect. Yeah, so I think we'll give it the rain test now. Pay a lot of attention to these. Okay, let's check it out and see how it's done. Yeah, I have a feeling I maybe shot water up in there by accident, but keep that in mind. Main thing is there's no water in the inner. Let's have a look. Okay, we have a drip. We have a drip, and yes, and it's where I thought it would come from. So, see that? It's a drip just there, and it has come from, if you can see the drip just there. See that on my finger? That is coming from the tie out points. I already knew that. I knew that would be an issue because everybody says you had to seal those, so we know we need to get them sealed before we go out on our first camp. So that one's leaked there. So I would assume they're all the same. No water in that one. Alright, yep, and we've got another drip here, and that's same again, that's coming from there because it's coming down here. The big thing is it leaking from the top? No, top is bone dry. So, yep, that's a pass. So does it pass the waterproof test? I'm going to put that down as a yes, because I already knew before buying this tent, by reading the comments and watching videos, that we had to seal these. So I already knew that, so I'm not concerned in the slightest. Because once I seal those three, there's one there, one in the back, and one on the other side. Once they are sealed, that wee tent will be bulletproof. And I still have to seal the other tent anyway, so I'll be getting some for it. It's no big deal. All good. So I'm going to leave this here for a while to dry out, and let's go back into the studio. So folks, we're back in the studio. Now, what is the verdict on the LANSHAN 1? Well, first impressions, it's a great little tent. The quality seems first class. You know, the materials feel very good, very premium. The seams are well sealed, they all held up. Stitching's very good, zips are very good. The only issues we had was the 3 tie points. But we knew that was an issue before we put the tent up. I already knew that I had to seal those. So we'll get that done. But I just don't understand why 3FUL just don't go ahead and seal those before they send the tent. Why do they send it not done? I don't understand, because the tent's such a good quality tent for the price. Why not just go the extra little bit and seal those 3 points? Who knows? Maybe there is a reason. But I got this tent from a place called Camper List. I'll leave the link in the description below if you want to get one for yourself. They were the best price around, they were good service, and it came quick. I didn't want to wait for it to come from AliExpress. And I seen them on eBay and Amazon, but the prices were way hiked up. So obviously people are buying these and putting them on eBay and selling them on themselves, and I wasn't wanting to pay the extra money. So I got it from there. So I'd advise you to go and have a look and see if there's anything that you like. They've other tents as well, not just those. Now they didn't send me this tent. I bought this tent with my own money. So, you know, I'm being 100% genuine. I like this tent. I'm going to really enjoy this tent. So I think we'll just tie things up there, folks. If there's anything you want to know about the tent that I haven't addressed in the video, leave in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the little review. I also will be doing a kit review. I have been requested many a time to do a kit review on what I bring with me on my camps, my stealth camps. I'll do that for you as well. It's in the pipeline. So until next time, folks, thanks for watching and keep your stealth.